So today on Undone Fun Production, we're going to be changing the front and rear tire on Dante's dirt bike. It's a 2007 CRF80 for those who want to know. We ordered the tires, they should be here Friday. So really we're taking the tires off and getting ready for the new ones to be installed. There's the crate we're going to set it on. Right there is good. The first thing we're going to do is remove the rear tire, which basically consists of having to loosen that bolt up and that nut. Do the same thing on that side. You can keep the rear brake attached. Let's get the tools to do this and we'll show you more.
Other way.
Okay, Dante's. Make sure the socket is on the ratchet well, Dante.
Yeah. No. Wait. Now. Wait. Which way? This way?
Stand up, and you gotta lift up.
I can't.
All right. So look. Let's see if we can move this out of the way. Put it back on. Let me get this light off, Dante. There you go. Nice. So spin it. Now see if this side's spinning too, the other side, Dante. When you spin that, see if the other side spins.
So spin it again and look at the other side?
Yeah, turn this side, yep. And see if the other side's moving when you do it. A little bit more.
Oh, like this.
Right here. Now you can watch that side, Dante.
No.
Alright, cool. So,
Keep spinning.
no, loosen it a little bit more. There you go. Nice. Alright, keep that on there. Now, back that 10mm nut off a little bit. We'll cut back on in a minute. Next thing we're going to do is drive out the bolt that goes through the rear wheel. I don't know why he's using a wrench, but you hit it and I'll pull this side, Dante. Hold that tire up. I could probably just pull it out. There we go. Nice. We didn't even have to hit it with anything. We just recently had it off too, so there we go. All right, now this is how you get the rear off. The rear tire. Come here, Dante. Hold this. Why do you always gotta put your hand over the fucking lens? I don't understand that. Can you give me a reason? Tell our subscribers why you gotta do that.
Just because I want to.
Just because you have to.
Yeah.
Take the chain off. Slide this back. Wobble this back and forth. There you go. There's the rear tire. Off. Took about 5 minutes. Let's do this. I mean, this pretty much doesn't have any brake at all. The brake pad's actually relatively low. Never had to change a brake drum system on a dirt bike before, but we're not worried about it right this minute. Just set that there and we're good for the back tire. Kill it and we'll... Here we go. We have my mechanic doing it. He's alright. He sort of knows what he's doing. Lets his pride get in the way once in a while. Anyways, we're taking off this shock guard, it's busted. If anything, we might just cut a nice straight line across and reinstall it. I don't like how it looks broke. This right here, we're also going to probably remove. Serves no purpose. At one time, it was a derailleur, I believe, to help guide the chain, or chain guide, whatever you want to call it. So, we'll cut you back on. Alright, so that's not going to go up in the air. Whatever. We could put another block down. Fuck it. It'll be in the air once we take the tire off. There's nothing wrong with the tire being on. So let's find the size we need for that. Here it is. I'll loosen this one since you did the back one. Keep that on there a little bit. Long 1/4 inch extension, about a foot. Okay, that's out. Pull this back out. All right, Dante. Well, okay, nice. Okay, so I guess I'm just gonna have to loosen that up a little bit. Apparently, it's like the brakes are still on. I mean, to me, that's what it feels like. The brakes are still on.
The brakes are still on.
All right, Dante. So, can you give me a wrench bigger than 11 millimeters? How about a 12? Give me a 12. Man, the brakes are still on. That's... How do they squeeze those brakes?
I can't squeeze these.
Try it.
There we go.
Okay. Alright, there we go. God, you think you could sit on this dirt bike and keep it up in the air on me? Or just hold it backwards a little bit? Put the camera down for now, I guess. But we're going to reinstall this front bolt. I don't understand why that was so hard, but that's just so we don't lose parts. Normally you could just put it in a bag, but as you can see, this tire is pretty bald. It has some tread left on it, but we're getting a brand new one. It's going to be his birthday. We're going to celebrate in the summer like we did last year. Instead of winter, more people show up, less likely to snow. But that's going to be brand new. Okay, what I've done with that back shield that's in front of the rear tire that protects the shock, it was all jagged edge. I just cut it down. I took this piece of gutter, old piece of aluminum gutter we had laying around, and I cut out a nice little piece that fills in. Here it is. That's going to mount in here. It's going to mount here just like that. It's not the best thing, but you know my motto. I'm kidding, I don't have a motto as far as I know, but it'll work fine. It's going to protect the shock now that we're getting new tires on it. It's going to be kicking up a lot more dirt the longevity of the shock depends upon this shield being there. We made something. It'll work fine. I'll show you what it looks like when I get done. Okay, so there it is. It's bolted together. I used some self-tapping screws. I first put a pilot hole in them. I'm just going to grind the edges off of those. And I'm going to reinstall it. I'll probably wipe that blue paint off, or the marker. Either that, or I could just put a coat of paint on it. We'll see. Alright, we got the piece installed after we fabricated this lower panel here. Sheet metal screwed it to the piece of plastic, and the piece of plastic we just cut a nice even line off to make it look cosmetically nice. Ground down the back side of the self-tapping screws, and we're ready for some riding with this new rear tire with protection.